Um, welcome back. Hope your ears are okay. Okay, so to recap, everybody, there's been an incident. Not my fault. Recapping Sassy's stream real quick. Sassy went to the end. She took Queen Beatrice with her to the end. I was certain that would be a mistake. She goes down there, flies to the End Islands directly, looking for Elytra. She finds Elytra. Got a spare here. And, she got it successfully. I have an old man on the back of my wings. Got back just fine. Aubee is fine. But then when it comes back to get into our dimension here, there is an issue. We get back here, Aubee's, being Beatrice is nowhere to be seen. Spawn is out here. And we search everywhere. Spawn would put you directly in here. In the safe little cavity amongst all the incinerators. And should have been fine. But only Sassy arrived. We looked everywhere, could not find Beatrice anywhere. Then, as we were closing up stream for the day, a message showed in chat. And that message in chat said, Beatrice was sliced in half by a mechanical saw. So somehow she had gotten to the overworld, flew all the way to the top of the silo where the cactus farms are being processed, and got sliced in half. So now Sassy has no behemoth. Well, she has Aubee now. Aubee just got promoted to queen. She was a princess before. As a result, her education needs to be fast-tracked. Right now, as a behemoth, she is quite slow. There she is. And the way you get these guys trained up, Sassy will need to feed her a bunch of special honey. And getting honey is a little bit of a slow process. Even though Fade Fabrications accepts no liability for the loss of bee life, since that was a restricted employees-only zone and she shouldn't have been there anyway, we are still a compassionate company owner, and as an act of goodwill, and totally not fear for our lives, we will create a honey farm. Is she making you build an automated honey farm as a penance? Nope, this is completely my free will, and in no way am I doing this to escape great bodily harm or explosions. So, I usually train the bees up by feeding them sugar water bottles. You could do that. But, excuse me. As it turns out, we can automate this. And I do have an idea for it, and we've been wanting some honey for other reasons as well. Now, the thing about the honey, if we look at honey, see we got two different honey liquids here. This is Bumble's own honey, and that can be turned into its own bucket here. This is what the Beatrice, the behemoths will respond to. And then you also have this honey, which is the create honey. If I automate the bee nests and pump the honey out of the bee nests, I'm getting the create honey, not the Bumble's own honey. So, to get Bumble's own honey, I have to basically craft it out of honey bottles, make my bucket that way, which can be automated. So I'm going to have to convert our honey to special honey, which, actually tracks. To get a queen bee, you have to feed it special honey, so that's fine. That's going to add a little bit of an extra complication to the farm, but I have solved it in the creative world. Yep, just fill a stack of 16 sugar water bottles and have the bee shotgun them. It's only 1 point per bottle, but it's easy. Well, we need honey anyway, and I need to make it look like it's hard so that way Sassy forgives me. So, we're going to do that. Also, this is the plan for my whole stream. We got to do it this way. Okay, so I have started. I should have a shulker box somewhere. Oh yeah, I did get started. Hand of Enemy. Shulker box here. Okay, so we're going to need 40 beehives. So I can make those real quick. How many do we have already? Let's do this, that. So we need another, so we have 12, we're going to need, what, another 28? 28 bee nests? Okay. Now luckily, we have lots of cob. Let's see, honeycomb, I mean. Thanks to trades with the queen, the other queen, not the Beatrice queen, but the other queen. So, we can use those. Make these nests. Which it needs, we'll just do all that. Make these nests. Love having this system. Okay, cool. Get rid of those. Alright, we got that. Now, we also have 120 bottles. Now, we're going to need bees for this thing. And I have a plan for that. We also need azalea flowers. Now, this is fun for me because we actually have reason to use some of our farms here. Now, I created this a long time ago. This farm is now set to store the green things and not make bone meal. Get azalea leaves out of this. Okay, so we'll turn off the kill switch, and turn off the lock mechanism and turn on the farm. Cool. So now this should be
MOSHA has been alerted to an instance of injury, death at a Fade fabrication facility. Please expect our safety inspector shortly.
Shh. No. Oh no. Oh gosh, that was terrifying. No. Which one of you snitched on me? Okay, it's fine. Okay. Yep. So, we now need to do this to prevent, gosh. Fade fabrications might be in trouble. Okay. Thank you for the bits. Oh, that was terrifying. Oh gosh. Didn't even see it, but I want to hear that again.
MOSHA has been alerted to an instance of injury, death at a Fade fabrication facility. Please expect our safety inspector shortly.
Okay. Well, now we got to figure out a way to handle the safety inspector. First things first, remove any evidence of death by replacing the behemoth with a new queen bee, so that way it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Couldn't resist. Okay. We need a way of powering this thing. So I have created some steam engines. And my plan... Let me down. Into the... There we go. So, this design here, this idling sub-station, which is used as merely a passive engine that idles, but gives just enough power to provide water and lava to the big engine above it. So that way, if this engine does ever overstress and stop, it's not responsible for its own running. So the second the stress is resolved, this engine should be able to get it back up and running again. And this one, in turn, is just idling. It only needs water, which is done by a passive water wheel, which will never, should never stop. This design came about because we're trying to figure out a way of getting power in the Nether. Unfortunately, as it does require water, it didn't work for that, but it's been great for this. I'm thinking that I might stack a few of those up on top of each other, get enough power to power the industrial honey farm. What I don't know is if I can use... I'd like to not use blaze cages if I could. I'd like to instead use magma, because they're easier. I hope I don't have to cage tons of blazes. Behemoth sliced in half might be a good time to give Sass a bowl of bee stinger soup for giggles. Is that a thing? Up. Is that a thing? Stinger soup, please. Okay, maybe it's not that stinger, maybe it's this stinger. Or maybe that's a new version of Bumbles on Die I don't have. But I did see something. That's you do give me a good idea. Okay, soup. Honey peanut soup. Okay, so we need peanuts, honey, and milk. Okay, we can do that. You'll look for the name. Okay, cool. I will pause on that and give you a chance to look for the name. I love it. Okay, do we have... Okay, let's get these out for a second. I'm looking for... Okay, we got pipes. Not have fluid tanks yet. Okay, so we need more fluid tanks. 9 fluid. 5 fluid tanks. Okay, we'll take what we have, but we need more. Barrels. Please, but not out of cypress wood. Come on, what are you doing? Don't do that. Let's make them out of this. Should be plenty. Slab. Get out of here. These. Okay. There, barrels. And now we can make fluid containers. Yes. I don't know how many we... That should be enough. Realize we had that many copper sheets. Okay. Cool. So we'll put that in here. Okay. So let's make ourselves a little demo here. Wrench. Okay. And have those. And go to the lab. And grab one of these because they'll help us arrange things. Okay. Cool. Got this built in my head and I test it in the creative world, so hopefully we can power this out in one stream. That'd be awesome. Back to F. Okay. We're gonna go over to the train area so I can demo a got water already here. This is where we had the last generator demo. So I want to know, will these sufficiently power steam engine? So that would be really great if it could. Okay. So we need shafts. We only have 4, but that's enough. Perfect. Crank, which we have. We need some pipes. Pump. We got a pump. And some gears, which we should have here, actually. Half. I don't think I need these. We'll take some. How's this do? We need a lot of wheat. Okay. Hopefully we're not too far away. We have to remember not to leave this area while this thing's running as well. Otherwise, it will slice itself in half. And if it does, this is the part where it would destroy it, right here, where all the circuitry is. So we can't have that happen. So don't let me leave until I safely turn that thing off. Okay. So if it doesn't work, you could always pipe some lava from your infinite stash. Oof. One of the things I'm trying to avoid is having to pipe power or lava all the way, because where this honey farm's going to go, see this spot right here? We have this wall comes like this and keeps the golems off of me. So I have this little space right here. I want to build the honey, the basically is going to be the etiquette center for future queen bees is going to be right here. So I don't want to have to relocate lava all the way from here to there, or power. So I want to make power locally if I can. Okay. So we have this, that, this, that. Property. I need to break that. Okay. So that's good. So we can see it. Cool. Didn't realize you went into spectator view and almost yelled, "Don't leave the base." I know, when I was flying back and saw this thing running, it almost made my heart skip a beat. Yeah. Let's see, so if I do that, oh, it would help if, there. Okay. Okay, cool, it's idling. How much is it making? Oh! Okay. That's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. I don't need to finish anything more. It was running at 2048, which is the exact same strength that this is running at down here. 1048. Perfect. So I don't even need... These guys are a little bit more expensive to make. I don't have to make those. Great, 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 great. Good, good, good. Okay, so that's all I needed to know. Whoops. Needed to know there. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. Who built this place? Okay, there we go. Cool. Oh, the recipe! Thank you! Added bee soup that is craftable from bee bread bowl. Bee soup. Bee soup. Bee soup. Bee. Soup. Bee soup. Bee soup. Bee soup. Is this it? Beef stew. Beetroot. Okay, let's do this. Let's look up bee bread and look up its recipes. It's either an add-in to another mod that I don't have, or it was added to Bumblezone after 1.19.2. But that's okay. We can substitute out for a different soup because that's a funny idea. There is a honey soup, and I can rename it. And we can still do this because I think that's a great idea to deliver, like, Sassy, we found Queen Beatrice, here's her remains. As that's hilarious. So we will still do that. Okay. So this thing is going to use up more power than the 2048 that this will generate. But what I can do is I can, like, sandwich this. She has some pillars, hollow spots in our wall. And I should be able to... Okay, so that's 3. So maybe I can do... Is this going to connect? I hope it doesn't. It won't. Good, good. This is just kind of a demo. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. That is 6. Then if we... something like this... It's going to be the most awkward thing in the world to try to... properly power, but let's just see if this will... I want this thing to be passive. I don't want to have to feed it stuff. We're going to need some shafts, aren't we? So what's 6 times 2048? 6 times 2000 would be 1200. So that should be enough. 12,000. I mean, if you made it a 9x9, could you run pipes up the center? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not sure if I'm picking up what you're visualizing, if I'm honest. Well, right now, I'm just going to try to get this wired up and just see if I can get it just to go at all. And then I can worry about making a better form factor. Right now, this is a proof of concept, is what this is. Let's see. I would need a let's see, speedometer. There it is. Give me this. Do we have? Let's sing. Sorry, 3x3 square. These can't be hollow like that, unfortunately. The small, I don't know if these can idle when they're bigger. I think this will work. Let me try something real quick here. We'll just proof of concept this, and then I can maybe work with form factor once we get in there. What's I doing? Oh yeah, I need Oh, here they are. I was gonna say I thought I had a ton of them. This, we got that. Speedometer, stress meter. Perfect. So we can measure this. Yeah. They would not connect. Ah, okay. There we go. That's what I was worried about, that they wouldn't. Okay. So we would need to have a pip right there. You know what? I see a problem already. This is going to need to be that. Go the other direction. And then we can this Get rid of that. What's happening? Pick block. Why are you not pick blocking? There we go. Go. Visibility, we can make that transparent. Okay, so that will... Crazy. I need it to be symmetrical. Okay. That. So that's how we're going to get water in there. And do we have any shaft? Yeah, those tanks only combine in 2x2 or 3x3 formations, so you end up with several broken tanks instead. Yeah. Yep, that's the issue. Okay, shaft. 35. Probably not enough, so let's go ahead and go alloy. And we'll grab maybe just... let's grab 6, because this is a very efficient recipe in the MGBus. We have to put like no-fly zone around our silo. This will make 6 per. Yep. Okay. So maybe we can now... That's not what I want. I want you to go up and down. Can you go up and down? Just like so. Okay. And down. Cool, cool, cool. And now I can just... that. This thing is going to look monstrous. Okay. It's connecting. Okay, good. Does this look incredibly dangerous to anybody else? This looks like a thing that you do not want to be near. What's cool about this machine, this engine, is it's going to be completely passive. I don't need to feed a lava or anything. Okay. Well, sir, there may be other configs that would work in, but not a wraparound. If only we could dye mechanical belts to give those B stripes. Oh, yeah. The other thing I'm attempting to do here is avoid... trying to avoid using conveyor belts, or at least ones that items could potentially be on, because they are very laggy. They don't play nice with FPS. So if I can avoid a conveyor belt, I will. And if you notice in my base, you don't see very many. Reminder that that thing's running. You know what? We probably have all we need. We should stop that before I forget. How big is our green stuff? We have 56% green stuff right now. So I think we can probably end this. So we'll turn off the soft lock. We'll let that, when this light comes on, that means it's safe to turn off. And then we can turn off the master switch. And what are they called? Flowering. Need to find a proper name. Flowering these guys. Azalea leaves. I am 100% not going to spell it right. Bible belts would actually be very good for our organization and factories. Might be a good suggestion for the devs. Yeah, for sure. I agree. If you could use it for prioritization. So I think this is the only belt in the entire factory. And since it's going up and down and things can't attach to it, it doesn't have the same... Minecraft doesn't have to calculate if anything's being carried on it. So this belt's okay. But I need to go this direction and can potentially have items on it. I think the only belt I have that exists like that is this one. This is my everything. Ooh, that reminds me. I'll probably want to make a few speed controllers while we're at it. So super low on food. Have any mana cookies? Uh-oh. We'll grab some mutton. This will also double as a farm that can make us honeyed apples, which will be good. Contact the Minecraft FFA and set up a no-fly zone around the silos. Yeah. I need to make like a sign. Hold up. Do I have like painting? Let's see. Glowing painting. That. Make it a glowing painting. And test something here. I do have something. Sassy's going to be making an addition to her grave out here for the bees. I think she's going to make like a mausoleum or something for Beatrice. And so I have prepared. Whoa. Let's see here. Let's go over there and take a quick look. So over here, this is clear. Right here, maybe. So 1, 2, 3, maybe a 3x3. Okay, yours. Okay. Just a moment here. I was hoping it would already be in there because I put it in the pre-stream. It's a bunch of screenshots. This is going to take too long. Okay, maybe we can load the image. So let me see if I can find it real quick. Take forever doing it that way. Minimize this real quick. There we go. Bear with me, guys. Hey, it's Ari. Oh yeah, when I suggested it for your current thing, it was just as a sideways belt, so combined as. Oh yeah, actually, that's true. I was going to use those chain drives, but you're right. Probably would be better to use belts for that. Okay. Let's do this. Open folder. Why? It's inside the immersive paintings folder. Let's see. There it is. Okay, blow this up. And blow this up. Can you guys see it? Yes, you can. Okay. Go. All colors. Perfect. And But I need to, that doesn't quite work. Hold up. I want to do it from the corner. Ah. Fine, I'll put you here. Centering it, okay. Fine. Here then. There we go. She can put that on the tombstone when she has it. R.I.P. Beatrice. Maybe I'll also put this down by the no-fly zone as a warning. I can't even with this thing. Let's see here. As long as it isn't a stone box with water hopper system, something is getting shredded. Yep. And it was way up top too, and it still happened. I have this horrible thought that probably what occurred is I think that Beatrice was still under the effects of the emergency potion, which meant she would have been invulnerable for 5 minutes. So she was probably sitting there getting sawed on for 5 minutes before she could actually take damage. If we knew, we could have saved her. That she's just probably taken a saw blade to the face for like 10 minutes straight. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to FF. Do I have any belts? Some, surely. And should be plenty. Let's see. It's up. Hope all these go the correct direction is wait, that's not right. Still not right. Okay, get up there. So that will work. I don't want you to oh, for crying out loud. Get off. Okay. So if I do you all the way over here. Good. Those all the way. This thing looks monstrous. Oh my gosh. Combine those like that. Combine these like that. That. And take these two out. She wanted a buzz cut. Get out. I want to be mad, but that was actually really funny. Okay. Now, are all these going to be rotating the right way? These are going to be rotating... These... Okay. Oh, man. Well, only one way to find out. Okay. So what I can do, we need to make it so this thing can actually... power itself once it starts rolling here, so... that, and we'll put it there. Something like that. At this point, I don't care, I just want it to, there. This out. Okay, so once this thing starts to run, it ought to continue running. This is not going to go fast enough. Okay. We need a speed controller. Okay. Fine. So I make the prototype. Weird sombrero. For context, last comment was when we were looking for the belts on top. Ah ha ha. Okay, so we have this monstrous passive battery farm engine here. So this should be making, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, probably roughly 12,000 grid stress units, and all it needs is water, which we can power with just normal water wheel once it's over there. Okay, so I need a speed controller. Do we have any just chilling right here? No. Okay. It's all filled. That one doesn't need anything. Oh, we have some. Maybe I'm going to do just for funsies, because I like using this machine. I'm going to make another one, just to show it off. Because I like doing that. It's this guy, it's this guy, it is gold. Okay, making sure. Completely unnecessary. I might do it anyway because it's fun. This thing's so satisfying. Okay. And I think I had 20 before, so now I have one. Okay, so that... need a golden case, brass casing. We have a speed controller already right there. Whatever, so we have an extra one, that's fine. Put that back, I guess. Didn't have to do that at all. Cool. Ah, a second belt. Yeah. Okay. So we have this. Okay. Is this gonna work? There to be a thing here. This. Hat. So awkward the way this thing's positioned. Okay. Yes, 100% gearbox. Bloop. Other type of gearbox. Bloop. Box there. Okay. Put... not like that. Put you... Then we will go... big wheelie do. There. We need another gearbox. Here. And this is excellent because I wanted to be able to measure stress. So we'll put that here. And I guess I can do this. That does absolutely nothing because we need the that that does 0. That does nothing. Okay, hold up. That what am I thinking? Okay, let's that won't work. Yeah, I know. At that point I'm like, well, let's wait for chat to see that. Okay, we'll do this. Connect here. In fact, pick you up. We'll put the gearbox here. We can get rid of that for the minute. This gearbox can go straight up. There. Except not quite like that. That. Okay. Then we can do this. That. Belt to belt. And now we can put this right here. Sleep. I don't have my sleeping bag with me. I don't know what happened to it. Okay. Rotates it that way. Yeah, I was doing that, but it was changing it from vertical to horizontal. But I'll try it next time I'm fiddling with it. Maybe I was just clicking it wrong. Okay. So now that should work, and I think if I put this here, I think this needs to be at least, can I make it 80? Fast enough. And now run it. Stressed. Okay. What's happening? I think it's fighting against itself. These aren't going the right direction. Configuration is going to be a thing. This might break it, but let's try it. So we're looking down on these. These are going counterclockwise. If we're looking down, this will be rotating this way. Now we need these to be going the same direction. These also need to be going thing, right? And these ones on top, all these also need to be going counterclockwise. They all defaulting to that, I hope. They are. Can I make this go to 50? I just want to get this thing running. Workout session. Oh, because I'm starving. Ah. What? I have another idea. Screw this. We're gonna plug it right into the... hand crank, yeah. Hook up only one at the start. Okay, let's try that. We'll do that. And hopefully this will... I could also connect it to the... Okay, cool. That's running. I'm going to increase it to like 100. I want to make sure this thing keeps on going once I start it. Okay, good call. So now... all the other ones will kick on here soon. That one is. That one is. That one is. Okay, how much... making as much as I calculated it should, though, which is interesting. Oh! Actually, it is. This is costing 1,000, so that's why it's... okay, the capacity is 12,288, so I did have it right. Okay, good. Here we are. Yay. Now it reminds me of that hamster wheel. Yeah, it's... So this is a giant... This is ridiculous. The giant idling generator. This thing looks dangerous. I'm just saying. Okay. Alright, cool. So we have a prototype. This thing should be able to handle anything we attach to it. That's a safety hazard hole. Looks like you fell into a meat grinder. Yeah, this terraforming and some things need to happen here. We got a lot of projects we're working on here. A lot of projects. Yeah, it'll be cool. Okay, so the prototype passive battery here for the honey farm is working. Okay, good. So I'm just going to let that perpetual motion away there. Meanwhile, we need to remember how azalea is spelled. So flowering, rain, Thalia. No. It's a spell, because I have to do it correctly, otherwise it won't work. Leah. So it has to have the correct, like, capital as well. Most convenient in the world, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know what's happening up here. Okay, so now if I go here, I'm inside the zone, and I type in 40 flowering Zala leaf. I refuse to believe there's none in there. Okay, let's just do this. Is it maybe... It's serious. That's what I'm talking about. If it's not exact. Not exact. It will not work. There should... okay. If I do 0 and this, it should tell me how many's in here. Really? None. I do not believe that. For a second. We have 256 in there. And it's absolutely connected to the in here. That spark is on top. Connected. Let's do this. Moss. 0 moss. They're in there, I just can't get them out because the stupid machine isn't... Okay. The moss was actually just a test. If it can't detect... It's detecting 0 moss. Just like it's detecting 0, oh, moss block. Maybe that's why. I just want to see that it can read in there is all I'm trying to test right now. 0 moss block. Okay, good. It can it's detected the moss block. Okay, so 0 flowering azalea leaves. Why is it not detecting those? That's the question. So irritating. I don't know how to... Yeah, I know what to do. This is dumb. I shouldn't have to do it this way. Okay. It does, though. Look at the, if I crouch, you can wait. That's the actual azalea oh, the numbers are obscuring it. That's not the block. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Well, good. I was about to do something that wasn't going to work, so let's not do that. Okay. I thought it would. But you're right, it wouldn't. It doesn't drop any leaves at all, does it? None. 0. No leaves. It will drop these, which I don't really need. But let's see how many are in there. This is so irritating. This is so irritating. Okay. This is the problem with this, is that you absolutely have to do it perfect with the 301. Wow. I already have some, so I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to turn all that into bone meal. Cool. Very good. These things. Bone meal. Okay. I will just get it this way. For this particular farm, I do want the azalea leaves. And I don't need many, I need 40. Okay. Let's use Silk Touch 1. Okay. Cool, that gave me more than what I need. Perfect. Stack right there. Okay. Aubee. Very good. Not be you can't, otherwise you'd be picked up. Cool. Get in there. Alright. Awesome. Not the way I wanted to do it, but it worked. We got there. We're fine. Those away, put those away. Ah. Okay. Let's go for some glass. We have lots of great glass. Good, good, good. Want that to be the connected clear version. I'm gonna take all of them. Pipes. Bring everything with us here. I'll worry about how this thing is gonna fit in there later. Right now, it's happy it works. Would be nice to know how low I can put this though, with it still working. So these are all at level 2. If I put you down to 100, will you still work? No. Pop these out. Crank it back up. Stay. Maybe... You had it on 40 on the first time. I know, but it turned it off when I did. Maybe it's... I think what's happening is the water will go into one of these, but it doesn't have enough to get to the next one. In fact, see, these are still... None of these are getting enough. This one's getting tons. Really? I might just have to, N42. If I have to have that go at full power... 2 or 24? 24. I'll need 2 big water wheels. That's not too bad. 2 big water wheels can power one of these at full speed. And that will be enough to power this whole thing. I guess just the way the fluid dynamics work. Because now this... Okay. I'd have to give each one of these a separate pipe, I think, in order for it to work the way I want it to otherwise, so... We'll just hit 2 water wheels first. That's fine. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Convert that. That's fine. And this thing isn't tanking my FPS. We're still at a solid 60 frames per second. Good. Okay. I'm making some mana cookies. I can't deal with this anymore. We will... I'll break the habit and eat some real food in the near future. But when I'm making machines, I can't be bothered. I just need to have this. Ah, okay. Good. How much time do I have? Okay, so got time. Good. Okay. Alright. That thing's running. I have all these. Let's go. Let's do this. We're gonna go Magma. We're gonna go Cauldron, and I want to be Bewitched Cauldron, please. Aw. I don't want to have to run back and forth over there as I'm building, so I am setting up a Cauldron teleportation system. Percent. Good. Good. That. Something simple. Okay. Perfect. Hey, Arcus! Hey, Chaos! Oh! Oh, gosh. Rationalize like a true addict. I can stop whenever I want. Where's my bed? Oh, happened to my bed.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success.
Oh,
It's hard to overstate my satisfaction.
Argus, thank you, Chaos, for the biddies. Okay. All right, let's get ourselves into the place that does the things and the stuff and the good needs. Okay. I was like, hey, no! Wait, how did you guys get over here? It's supposed to be on the other side of the wall so I can build here. All right, well, we gotta deal with that now. Okay. Fine. It's okay. I'm not annoyed. The Botanitorium. Not gonna rake up our debt by killing those two, so we're going to... Let's see, where is it? Are you in here? Yes. Yep. Okay. Yes, yes I did. Yes I did. Yes I did. It's off. Oh gosh. Oh, that scared me. Okay, yeah, we're good. Get these golems out of here, so... On. Come on now. Just gently toss you over there. Alright. Hopefully... Can't find the way back over here. Just look at this wall. Does it look like there's any place where they can get over? I think so. Thing 2. You a new model or something? Right. I do not... Checking the whole side. Okay. Alright. Should be good now. Okay. Fantastic. So we'll just maybe nuzzle this in the corner here. If bamboo spikes... Wait. Idea for the game for Sass. A maze filled with blade drills, spikes, lava, and other dangerous objects that she has to lead a mob through safely. If bamboo spikes aren't in, you can make a trick path through a spike's face with healing potions. If they are in. Yeah, we have those. That would be fun. I like that idea. I like that a lot. Yeah, we did forget water. We forgot water. Okay, it'll parkour. Let's ah. Hardcore parkour. Oh, we don't need this anymore. What's this? It's that. And back on the thing. Okay. This whole running back and forth thing is something that I have to do. This thing. There it is, right there. Okay. So we'll do that. Okay. Very nice. So that's cool. What happened to... fine. This. Give me this bucket. Go in there for the moment. Put it there for the moment. Grab the water. Goes there. Honey, back up. Okay. Bubbling. Put this in there. Name it. B. Take that out so it doesn't hurt anymore. Back in. And there we are. And now we can... Thanks to Leonard, we don't need that powered. Okay, cool. I meant to go to the lab. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. Now we just have to figure out how we want this to be in here. Now, first of all, this ground is all broken up and terrible. What all is over here in terms of plants? Okay, so I'm hoping I can do the horn to pop all these plants up, and it won't break these mangrove roots. It should leave the leaves alone, because there's a different horn for that, but I don't know if it considers these roots as leaves or as plants. If it's plants, they're going to explode, and a gajillion golems are going to destroy us. We don't want that to happen. So, science. Let's totally not use the cauldron thing that we just made, though. Let's... Okay. Not even in it. There. Okay. Lab. Where is our horn? Right here. Okay. I think the roots count as logs, might be wrong though. I just hope that they don't count as standing vegetation. That's as long as they don't, that would be good. And we will be fine, and I get to keep my face. I like my face. Okay, just a quick little toot. Quick little toot. Quick little toot. Okay. That, the right tool for the right job. Feels amazing. Okay, good. That's all the little vegetation plants out of here. Awesome. And I don't need them. So I'm just going to put them inside the thing of doom here. They can just go. Alright. Where's my green dank? I'm scared. I'm terrified. Where's my green dank? Just tell me I did not lose my green dank. Not there. Not in there. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Singles in here. There's way too many singles in here to take up space. Okay, now we're in doubles. Okay, it's not there. I was messing around over here too. It's not there. Not there. There. It's messing with this. It's not there. It's not there. really not inside here? Please tell me I didn't accidentally delete it. It's bad. I don't know. Let me check. Kinda wish you couldn't do that, but you can. Okay. It's not in here. It's not in my ender chest. These processing ones. So I go. I went to the guild. I don't think I did. There. He's named anything cute? No. There's a barrel inside the I accidentally stick it on. How did this thing get moved? In the hand? Oh no, that's terrible. Okay. Okay. There's no way to any of these. Check those, just making sure we're not crazy. If only you had another green, you could borrow it to go with your green locator horn. Yeah, I know. Even then, I think Sassy's is renamed the Rogue Pockets or something. Yeah, let me double check the other shulkers that are back. Inventory that I messed with. Does this thing have an inventory anywhere it could be in? Oh, my materials are in there. Not on the wall. I also lost my... Okay. Well, I'll build what I can. And then I'll just watch my footage. And see if I can figure out what the heck I did with it. Okay. So what timestamp is it right now? An hour and a half. Okay. Well, let's go back to B. Wait. I did use this anvil. Checked this. Unless it's sitting just in the terminal crafting area. Because that wouldn't show as if I checked the wrong AI station, then it wouldn't. It's also empty. Also empty. They get sucked up by a hopper anywhere. One more hopper inside the guild. There. Done. Okay, well, I'm done looking for it. Let's start building. Okay, there's a water bucket right there. I didn't have to. Back in here. Well, I don't know. Potentially. Let's see, I could put the bee nest like right here in the wall. I think that could be kind of cool. And it is next to this. Quite big enough to hide the industrial side battery we need to put in it, but I guess we'll worry about that later. Okay, so we're going to put it here in the wall, I think. It's going to be cool. Might even just break all the way through here. The nature center near where we live, they have like a glass-walled area that bees make nests in. Looks pretty cool, and I kind of want to invoke that a little bit. So I'm thinking, put it here. Okay. So this has got to be the glass side, protruding from the wall. So we'll just kind of do this for the moment. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. This will be how far it goes. It's going to be kind of cool. You're going to be able to see it from both sides. Okay, cool. Ah, I really need that stupid tank. Okay. Borrow from this ground, I guess. We're gonna need to smooth it out anyway, so we'll just borrow it when we need it. Okay. In fact, this line actually be all azalea leaves, come to think of it. Okay. Perfect. Right here will be beehives, which means right here be another line of azalea leaves. And up here will be another line of beehives. Okay, they'll need to be facing the other direction. Okay. Okay, let's get these guys. These in here will be fun. Okay. It's in their own way. Yeah, you can. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So you'll be able to see the bees doing their thing from this side, which is going to be kind of awesome. Well, some pipes. Lots of pipes. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait. This is easier. We'll just do it like this. Yeah. Let's do this. See something right there, so I'm just super paranoid. Is this like... Okay. That can be out spigot. And this can be an out spigot here, depending on where we put the tanks for the honey. Okay. Less of an option to this, making an infinite honey source like you did with lava. You can actually do that. Like, you can actually, well, can you actually make it drip using dripstone? I didn't know that. Is that true? Okay. Yeah, I just got done getting rid of one of those dripstone farms. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't really want to... Again, but I guess that's kind of cool. I don't really know if honey can be reproduced that way. Oh, the 100... Oh, no. Oh, is that also considered infinite source? Oof. Yeah, that'd be rough. I had the nether as an option to get a whole lot for that. Oh, that would be rough. Doing that in another way. Like just farming the honey naturally to make it a 10,000 block. Yikes. Also, I'd have to do it twice, because well, I guess I only have to do it once, and then I could just convert and make another 10,000 block pool of the other honey. Oh my gosh. Oof. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Can't get down here, can you? Okay. So neat, and then I'll leave those open for now. That's really all I have to do for honey farm. I mean, this will end up being a spigot. They need to be connected though, don't they? Let's do it like that. That should be fine. That should be fine. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the lab. It's not like hanging out in one of these pools somehow. I am so distraught. So help me if I accidentally deleted it. Like, I didn't. I hope I didn't. Okay. Like I said, less fun. Yeah. That definitely falls in the less fun camp. I agree. That'd be rough. That'd be so rough. Okay. I want to make those trapdoors. Let's see, where are they? These things. Framed glass trapdoors. It's being kind of to make. So we need more planks. So many planks. Okay. These are so expensive. It's ridiculous. How expensive are these freaking blast trapdoors then? If man. Okay, just get in there. Okay, so we got 2 stacks of these. And now let's make tons of these. Stuff. Okay. Saw blade in here? No. I can't wait to find out that I like have it inside one of my processing machines or something. That would be wonderful. Really looking forward to watching my footage to find out what the heck I did. That dank. Hiding in a freaking like potion stand somewhere. Back to the B site, the apiary. This off like that. Here. I just find this is an easier way. Okay. Nice. Okay. All contained. The other side needs to be contained too. Okay. Ow. those. Now we just need the bees, but I don't know if I can do that in 10 minutes. Plan though. Okay, we don't need the goggles for now. Take those off. Let's get our helmet back on. All the stuff that's not... This can go back inside. System. If you has more bottles. The trick I got to getting bees in here is I'm going to bottle them. Once I have all these bottles filled, then I can use them to get them inside the beehive here. And there's only one place I know of where lots of bees gather. 120 bees, yep. Could turn the tower into temporary bee breeding area with glass channels for it. I have a thought on how I'm going to do this. I just realized that I don't have my jumping stick either. There we go. There's one place I know of where there are tons of bees. Already. That totally exists and doesn't give me nightmares. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh, I hate this so much. I need ender. This is the worst. Why did I not just teleport back? I don't know. I was gonna say, how did I lose where I put my frickin' beehive? Okay. Right there, okay. They can sometimes be more sparse than you hope for and hard to get without a form of flight that has more control. Bring flowers. Flowers are a good idea. Offhand. Okay. Flower into offhand. And we'll grab this. See potion. Yes, right here. Okay. I'm just going to take that as soon as I go in. Alright. Okay, quick. Oh, one more thing. I'm curious with the 1.19 version. In current version, you can go into the hive by having to push. Yep, a piston will work. Hi. Okay. Oh, how happy are we that that doesn't stack? Check something. Stack. Oh. Okay. All right. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Each and every single one of these bees have a different UUID. So this is each gonna be a separate item. We're so happy about this. Come on down. Yep. Yep. This is... Love this place. Got 4. Just need 120. Just another 116 more to go. Ugh! Oh my gosh, this place is nightmares. Will be, but yep. Well, see, each one has 10, so we need 30 per line. Good blocks. Good one, Kai. Okay, okay, how do I... These will stack. These will stack. With Silk Touch, the bees stay inside. Okay, are these... Oh, hold up, let's see. Are these also brood blocks? Ugh. Ow. I don't dare use my other sword in here. Okay, can I take a bee? Put you in a brood block. No. Okay. Sass probably has some from her time in there. Yeah. Okay, I'll bottle up what I can. And just get what I can this way. I'm not sure how to get the bees out of the brood blocks. But those would at least stack, in theory. Okay, come here. Might as well grab who I can. Okay. Let's have this in my hand. As well. You technically need 1 brood block. Okay, explain. Why do I only need 1? I'm missing something. Tell me your secrets. Let us meet thee. Feeding them things like sugar, water bottles, or honey. Oh. You mean you just put honey and these things produce bees? So like if I grab one of Sassy's like honey buckets, there's brood blocks right there. Okay, so if I have this honey bucket, and I... Oh, no, that just fills it with honey. Oh, but that wasn't a brood block either, was it? That wasn't a brood block. That was a different type of block. These are brood blocks. Yeah, I get it. Okay, let's try this again. So if we have one that is a brood block, feed farmer. This 100% what it's for, right? Winning favors. Protection from the hive is good. Hive is good. I'm glad to have that effect. Good, they love me. And there's a baby bee. Okay. The only issue is I need honey to... also sugar water. Ah! Oh, heard the bee noise. There's a sugar water here. I have bottles. Here's a whole lake of it. Okay, okay. So if we get a whole lot, sugar water, that's infinite. Yeah. See, Fade, this is what happens when you have too many mana cookies. You start to see funny things. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Ugh. Okay. It grew, but not a lot. As much as it takes, I actually think it's still easier to get bottle bees, unfortunately. Oh, it's Enderman. Oh. I'm doing this now. Behold, Mozzies! Wait, are the bees Wait, were they attacking him? Up.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Thank you. Unleash bees onto whoever was unfortunate enough to attack you while you had protection of the hive. Oh, that's awesome! Don't tell Barbie that exists. You sort of just put a source block of sugar water next to you to replenish water bottles. I could. How many do I have here? Sort. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Listen to 5. That in there. Come here, you. Come here, you. You know what? I don't think this is that bad. I'm just going to bottle them. This is actually going surprisingly quick. By the time I do the other thing, if I would have just stuck with this, I'd probably be done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's half of what I need for the first line. I'll absolutely not use my lightning rod in here, because that will 100% the bees. Wait. Oh, they have the right Wrath of the Hive. Why are there so many right here? Okay. I don't know what's happening. Sorry, I know they're not mad at me, but, I don't like it when they have the red eyes. Okay, we're just gonna... Bye-bye. Oh, there's a bottle. It's the bottle I had. Those exactly numbered where I needed them. Oh yeah, we're in hostile lands. Let's let's not just run around in here like we're fine. Get back on the good side of town. Spawner near there. Yeah. At least it attracts the bees down, though, which is kind of a good thing. I don't need the stinger. Okay, we have all these. Now, I'm not just going to shove these in here, because I know, because I practiced in creative, that if I put a bee in here, it's just going to stay in the surface, and then they're just going to fly away. So I have an actual idea for this, but I need to store these things in the meantime. Like barrels and barrels, probably. Sassyrogue! It's in the pollen pile. That's lovely. That is great. Okay. Let's see, each barrel. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what's that? 27 per barrel. 5 barrels to contain all the bees that I'll need. Okay. Tons of wood. It's enough to make 5 barrels. Don't want to use those. Come on. Why would you? Okay. Back to B. Just 1, 2. These are all considered individual bees. Each one is 27. Need 30 per line. Okay. Alright, well, that's what we'll start on. That's also true. How many of these bees are about to die? Entity gravity. Got a stinger? You do. Yeah, well, hopefully, I'm looking at the tags here. None of these have a death timer on them. Okay, I think we're okay. Why does it say left-handed? It's so weird. Okay, but yeah, they don't have a death timer, so I think these are all okay bees. I didn't grab any that don't have stingers. I wonder what happens if you get a bee with no stinger and you give it the unbreakable crafting potion. If the timer runs down and the bee is told to die, but the potion of you can't die is on it, will it still die? And if it doesn't die, when the potion runs off, will the bee stay alive because the command for the death happened while it was under the unkillable effect, and now it can no longer... Now it's an immortal bee? I don't know. It can't sting anymore? We'll have to do an experiment. Basically what I want to do is I'm going to put a fan right here, turn it on full blast, open this up, and then just beep, 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 and then close that, and the fan should blow them all in there. That's kind of the plan. How am I doing on time? Ooh, I'm late. Okay, well, we got something